So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Roman Wilson reels it in. Dukes out a one-stop. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hit, set out for about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the 1st down.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Swift on second down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action, Rodgers. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Jukes one defender, and that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Rodgers. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
3rd and long, Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got a man in motion. Again, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bigsby. And he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And he hauls in the interception. Picked up by Dante Kent. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And will be stopped now, though. Not to like about that effort.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, here's Swift. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They will go for it, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got more once again. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
40-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Juke the defender. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Rodgers. Jukes him, and now he's running free. He works it down to the 37. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Play didn't break how they wanted it, so he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now it's Bigsby. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Steelers looking to add to their advantage. Third down, 1 yard to go. To throw is Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Throw yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Romadunze, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To the air here on 1st down, Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate.
Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Uh-oh, miscommunication. The ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense.
Pressure's there, and the steal closes on it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Final throw before the break. It's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And And he works this to the 38 before going down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. The start is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Williams. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Santos' kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
And it looks great flying through the air front, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's a screenplay to Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 47. That's more of the catch out left. It almost as he caught it, as well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide, wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a small chunk off that lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears will trail by 25. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Rodgers here from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And he's touched down for a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Again, Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Warren here from the gun. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready to run! Yes, 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 yes!
To the air, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Rogers. Completed over the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Rogers. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Rogers set to pass. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it with Warren. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Now here's Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready to run! Fire!
Check. Shift.
Williams will look to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Williams hitting that ball's out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. He's at the 5. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers are running them out of the building. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bears 10. Chris Boswell.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready to run! Here we go.
To throw is Williams. That's got it, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 31. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Biggie Angel!
1st down, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready to run!
Here's Williams again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Going after up is good from Boswell. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let it run.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
35-yard line.
Let it run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has another lane. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let it run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running with Swift out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let it up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
Another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. James Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he picks up his 10th pass on the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
258. No.
Man in motion here. On the give, it's Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They run it again with Bigsby.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rodgers here from the gun. Gets this one to Fryermuth. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Left side, pump on Metcalf. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running left with Bigsby. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL.
Poses.
You think the way you live's over. never lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush. Everybody's got a song called